So today I am going, the DIY is this. Do you guys remember this box? Remember I bought it from the works, and I did in the shopping haul I showed you this box. If you haven't seen that video, then I'll just put a link below. You can go and see that. If you remember, I bought this as a gift, and now I am going to, and I also told you that I am going to do something with it, because I can't give someone a box just like this. I mean, this is too plain, this is too simple. I can't give someone a box just like this. So I need to do something with it, and I thought that I will do a DIY video, and I will do it in front of you guys. So what I'm planning to do is, along with doing the outside, what I am planning to do is something for the inside as well. I am thinking of building some compartments in, so let's see how that goes. But first thing is first, that I am going to do the outer side first, and then I am going to be focusing on the inner side. So what I'm going to do is, I am going to color it, but I am going to do it a little differently. How? You will know in a bit, obviously. But I am thinking that first thing is first. For the sides, I think that I am going to, for the sides, what I'm going to do is, let me show you. Okay. Yeah. So I hope you guys can see. I don't know why it's coming as. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So there I have an A4 sheet of paper, white sheet of paper. What I'm going to do with this? What am I going to do with this? That's the question. So what I'm going to do with this is, I'm going to trace this whole thing up. What I'm going to do is, just gonna have this here. Okay. I'm just gonna, I thought I will tape it up, but I'll just hold it with my hand. So what I'm going to do is, from this corner, if you guys can see, from this corner where it starts, I'm just going to start rubbing it in. You might have done this as kids. Voila, that's done. Do you see, guys? Do you see that every detail came up on the paper? So okay, now I've admired myself enough. I am going to start doing what I was supposed to be doing. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, I am going to trace this whole thing on the sides, as in the sides of the box. How am I going to do that? I have a, let me show you what you have. This, a carbon paper, a tracing paper. I don't know what do you call it here, but back home that's what we used to call it, a carbon paper. Okay, what I'm going to do is, now is, I'm going to cut this. I'm going to cut this from where the box actually starts, because I do want to have an outline of where my design is going to start, so that I can put the paper over there. Okay, it's on the side, and from this side as well. Okay, from these two sides I've left some boundaries, because then I can know, I can just fold it on the top and on the bottom. So I'm placing my thingy here. I'm getting a bit confused as to where to start it from. If I started from here, then I have the flower at exactly where it is on the top, and this and this, and then this flower will go somewhere. And yeah, I think I'll do this then. I'll do this, okay? So for this, I need to tape it up. I'm going to tape it from one side so that I can I can just drop the carbon paper on the other side, because I don't want to cut it off yet. Okay guys, so I've placed this, I'm going to place, okay guys, so I'm going to place this side in. The dark side goes on the side that, I mean the black side goes on the side where it has to be traced. So what does it, yeah, it does. So I'm just gonna have it here. It's going to be hard because I'm not gonna tape it or anything. Just gonna keep my hand steady, which is very difficult. And that's that. So now I am going to trace it with my pencil. Let's see how it goes. I don't know. I'm trying it for the first time, and I am not too sure how it will go. Okay, let's start. Don't move the paper, because if it moves then it's going to be tough. Okay guys, can you see that? Can you see this? One side is done. I have traced it on one side, and how cool is this? Yay! I did it. Where I see that I have not traced it completely, I'll just draw it with pencil. Like over here, I think I've missed a bit. Just draw it with pencil. Remember, it can rub off, so be careful when touching it and stuff. So yeah, this is where I thought that I have missed it, so I will just trace it a bit with the pencil. And that's quite it. Yeah. And plus I do have the design. I mean, it's not going anywhere. But yeah, these look like molars. These definitely do. Whoever made this design had something to do with dentistry. I'm sure about that. Okay, jokes apart. So now this part is left. What will I do with this part? I will draw something myself here, so let's go bananas. Okay. I wanted to do a flower here, but this place is like too cramped, but still I will do a flower here. What I will do is, I'm thinking that yeah, I can do that. I can make half of this flower over here. Let's try this out. Let's try it out. Okay. So this is what I've come up with. Don't worry if it's, it was not coming to the size, so I just had to tweak it a bit. Just change it a bit, so that's okay. I will just do something because I'm going to paint it or what I have in mind, I'm going to do that with this. So for that, I think I should be okay with that. Okay, anyways, now coming for this because obviously I can't leave it in between, so I am going to make uh, something like this, and from here I'm going to do something like this. So you see I've made this corner, I've just joined it ahead, and from here I am going to do something. I'm going to make a no, okay, let's okay. So that's about it. We did it. It's like I've just joined everything in. So this is how I did it from the front, and this is how I'm going to do it on the sides and on the back. Yes, I'm going all bananas with everything. So I'll just do that, and I will see you guys after. Okay, I have attached it. Okay, so I wanted to say one thing. I wanted to add one thing. I have attached it on the sides. Now if you can see here and then here, I've attached it on the both sides. I've just turned it and attached it on the both sides at the same time, so that the design can, it can be like it's running along. It's not like patches everywhere, so it's running along. What I wanted to add was that this paper can be reused. Even if this place, you see this has all the marks of the design that I've made, you can still reuse it. You can still put the same side under it. It will trace still perfectly. Okay guys, so this is done now. I'm not gonna throw this away, I'm going to keep it because I do like the design, and who knows, I can trace it somewhere else. Okay, I can even do it on clothes, I love to do embroidery and stuff. I did my own wedding dress, so who knows, it can be done on the clothes as well. Anyway, so here you go. I have traced it on all four sides. You can see, if you can see, and if you can see. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the coloring and the fun bit now. Yay! So what I was thinking is that I might not just be coloring it. I'm thinking about having something like to do with beads. I love beads, so I thought that it will give it a bit more structure if I, like for example, if I fill this flower with beads of different colors. I'm thinking multicolors, or maybe just one color will do, but I have to see what I will do with that. I have loads of beads, by the way, loads of them. They're lying everywhere, so I thought that I'll just use them in this project. So yes, we will start with that. First I think I will do the top, and then I will start with the sides, because then I will have a playground to I will know what I have to do. So first I will paint the inner side of this, and then I will start decorating on the top. And this is what I the same thing is what I'm going to do here. I am going to color it all, and then I am going to start with the painting.